Welcome in everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day. I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today we have an NHK Web News easy article that I clicked on because look at him. He looks so cute. Oh my gosh. And we'll also get a little bit of Yotsuba in here. We have the final page of chapter 1 to work our way through. So let's see what we got here with Osumo, which I'm assuming is just sumo. Yes, a professional sumo wrestler. Okay. Osumo Ono Sato ga 2回続けて優勝して横綱になる. Okay, there's some stuff going on here, which I don't know, so we're gonna have to work through this. Obviously, O is just a big thing. O no Sato is what it's highlighting here. So I wonder if that's their name, O no Sato, because just O by itself is big. Sato by itself, in this case, I don't know. Like, it just means village hamlet. Okay. So, Ono Sato ga might be this person's name. I'm not sure. Here's, I know, a way that we can check this. Copy, paste. Sumo. And I see that person here. Okay, so this person's name is Onosato then. Okay, so Onosato ga. By the way, the thing that I'm using where I'm highlighting things and getting stuff here, this is called Yomitan, and I should have installed it earlier, but it is what it is. So, nikai, tsuzukete, so 2 times continuous something. So this is successively, continuously right here. Tsuzukete. Yosho right here. Overall victory championships. Oh, okay. Yusho. Sorry. Yusho. Overall victory championship. Yusho. Well, heck, let's add in Yusho here. Add. Boop. Okay, let's do this. Yusho. Yusho. Championship. Championship. Okay. Okay, so 2 successive championships, huh? You can see shite on here, which means that yusho can be suited. So we have shite on there. So yusho shite. So 2 consecutive championships by Ono Sato. GG Ono Sato. That's awesome. Okay. Yokozuna is the highest rank in sumo, the grand champion. I've heard Yokozuna before while watching like Midnight Sumo. I did not know what it meant, and I did not take the time to look it up, but now I know. Okay. Yokozuna. Okay. Grand champion. So they became the highest rank in sumo, and they have won 2 consecutive victories. You know what? Sure. Let's add the Yokozuna in here. It's a fun one. Are we going to get a chance to use Yokozuna very often in our daily conversation? No. No. But it's still a fun one, so I will take a fun one. I will take a fun one. Okay. Highest sumo rank grand champion. Okay. So that is our yokozuna. Yokozuna. Okay. Now let's get going through this. Okay. Osumo de ono sato, which if we see green here, in this case, it is a person's name, hito no namai. So that is a name. Ono sato ga, excuse me, yusho, right? We just learned that, yusho, victory, overall victory, champion, right? So, yusho shimashita. So they are the champion. 2回続けての優勝です。It is their second consecutive championship. Nihon Sumo Kyokai, so the Japanese Sumo Association, は28日会議を張りて、会議 is like meeting, like assembly, right? Yeah, meeting, conference, assembly. Yes, okay, 会議. So on the 28th, they're going to have an assembly, essentially. Onosato o Yotsuna, grand champion, ni suru koto o himemasu. So, himemasu here is our to decide, right? Yes, to decide. So, here we have our nominalizer, koto, right? We see this fairly often. So, koto ga, koto o, in this case, you take whatever's before the koto, in this case, onosato o yo, excuse me, onosato o yokotsuna ni suru. So, all of this right here, koto o himemasu. So, this would be like, if you want to say that you like to walk to the park, right? Koen is park, right? So, koen ni aruku, walk to the park, right? Koen ni aruku. But then to say, I like to walk to the park, we'll put koto ga suki after that. So, koen ni aruku koto ga suki da, is saying that I like to walk to the park. At least that's my understanding of how to use koto ga, koto o, things like that. Which actually brings me to, for folks watching on YouTube here, if you see me make a mistake, feel free to correct me in the comments. I gladly welcome it. I am not fluent in Japanese. I am just learning, as you can see with these videos. So never take anything that I say for the gospel truth. But please correct me if you catch something and you're like, well, that's kind of wrong. I will gladly take any corrections. So please, please, please do. Gerandi's saying, if you like saying, I like the thing of walking to the park. Essentially, you're saying, yeah, because you're taking that middle that sentence, and it's essentially saying, it's like, koen ni aruku is walk to the park, right? So, koen ni aruku, walk to the park, or public park in this case. So, koen ni aruku, well, if I want to say that I like that sentence, then you'd say koto ga suki. Because it takes, koto ga there is taking all of this and turns it essentially into a noun that you can say you like. Anyways, onosato, wait, really? Oh, dang. I thought you were younger than 24, actually. Oh, dang, okay. He has a very childlike face. I will say that. Okay. Onosato wa 24歳です。Okay. 大学を卒業して、 Sotsu Gyo. Sotsu Gyo. I don't know this one. Let's see. Graduation. Okay. So he graduated college is all they're saying here. Okay. 大学を卒業して。卒業。卒業. All right. Well, this is actually nice because I've wanted to kind of know the words for graduation recently because it's that time of the year. My daughter actually just graduated high school. I know. Thank you. Thank you. But I was going to do some looking up of words associated with graduation, but I just did not get around to it. So this is actually really, really awesome because I get it for free here. Sotsu gyo. Sotsu. Okay. Sotsu. Huh? Sotsu gyo. Okay. Graduation, completion of a course. Okay, anything else I should put on here? Moving on from outgrowing. Okay. And then let's make sure that we put on here suru. Thank you, Randy. So that I know it can be surued. Okay. 2年前に大相撲に入りました。Oh, okay, okay. So, 横綱になることが決まったら、一番早い記録になります。Okay, so, hey, we got a ことが right here. ことが. So, what are we nominalizing? 横綱になる. So, becoming the grand champion. Right? Becoming the grand champion. And then we have 決まったら. So, if you are unfamiliar with, let's see, we have one on here somewhere, the tara. Yes, right here. If you're unfamiliar with tara, it's one of our ifs, kind of. So, when after if, in this case, we are saying, 横綱になることが決まったら. So, after becoming the grand champion, essentially. 一番早い. So, the most fast, the most speedy something. 記録になります. This sounds familiar, but I'm not getting it. Maybe I know this? Document. That's what it is. Okay. So, they're saying they are the fastest recorded person to get to that ranking. Really? Well, GG, Osato. G frickin' G to Osato-san. Look at that. Look at that. That's the face of a cold-blooded champion right there. Dang. Okay. Osato wa excuse me. 26日。まだ横綱になるこ No, I saw the toll there. My brain just auto-completed to koto. Mada, again. Yokozuna. Oh, excuse me. になるという感じがします。感じがします。感じる is like to experience, right? But like, what is 感じがします? 感じがる? To have a feeling, to have a sensation. So what are we getting here? Because we have our iu, which is just to say. We have our so toyu is taking this toll. So when we first learn toll, we think of it as and, but there's more to it than that. It can be used to describe quoting things. So because we have iu here to say, we're quoting this. So mada, still as yet only. It can also mean more. So kind of like again. Uh, so still they're still champion on here. So this is a weird one because sometimes I know all the words, but that doesn't mean that I understand the sentence, if that makes sense, which is a bit weird. Like, okay, I get the gist of it, but I don't know it. So they're saying I don't feel like a yokozuna yet, which makes sense. We have kanji ga shimasen right here, right? Mada yokozuna ni naru poi poyu. So they're saying that as far as being the yokozuna, they don't feel like it yet. Okay. No, that tracks. Tsuna o. Let's get this up a little bit here. All right. This one, I don't know if we're gonna add it because we have kanjiru, and this is kind of more of that here. Kanji ga suru, right? Anyways, tsuna over here. Rope, cord, line. Tsuna. I did not know this one. Tsuna. Okay, so we got a new word here. Tsuna. Tsuna. Who I have? I do. Okay. So I have some rope here. So tsuna. Tsuna. Okay. Kuroi tsuna. Kuroi tsuna. We have some rope here. Okay. Tsuna. 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 I think that if you can, labeling stuff around your house and whatnot with like sticky notes or little placards or whatnot, if you can. Okay, maybe a placard's going a little farther, but just so it's like have some sort of physical link to the thing, right? You can actually touch it. So tsuna, 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 right? Tsuna, tsuna, kuroi tsuna. 僕の黒いツナ. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can find tsuna, 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 do 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 do. Oh, is that it down there? I think I see it. Yep, there you go. Okay, tsuna. Rope. Cord. Line. Tsuna. Add. Okay, so tsuna all. Koshi. Lower wick. Lower back, waist, hips, lumbar area. Body resilience spring. So my thought here is to wrap around to wind, right? So this is maku, right? Maku, which is to wrap around. So to wind, to coil, to roll, to wear, as in like a scarf or a turban, because you wrap those around, right? So maku. So they're wrapping a rope around their lower waist. Hoshi. If we take Hoshi, paste and go and get images. So yeah, we're talking about back, 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 kind of like this area. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of like lower back on this. Okay. Oh, I got a navel piercing. Hoshi, Hoshi, Hoshi. Okay. Hoshi. So there's Hoshi. Oshiri, Hoshi. Okay. Oop, I didn't mean to get rid of all that. Let's go back here. Koshi. Well, let's add koshi as well. We're getting a bunch of words today. That's awesome. So, tsuna, rope, koshi, back. So, koshi. Okay, let's see if we can find on here. Welcome back, pretentious. GG on the dinner. Come on, koshi. Oh, there we go. Lower back, lumbar region. Okay, upper hips. Other ways of describing the exact same area. So, tsuna o koshi ni maita toki ni. So, toki, when what? When the rope is wrapped around their lower waist. Wakaru to omoimasu. I think I need to think of this as the whole sentence here, right? Like, take all of that into account. Because by itself, that's like, what? Yeah, I don't feel like a yokozuna yet. I guess I will know when I have the rope around my waist. Right, okay, so as tsuna o koshi ni maita toki ni. When the rope is wrapped around my waist, wakaru, which is to understand, but is there more to wakaru than just that? If I understand, to comprehend, to grasp, to see, to get, to follow, become clear, to be realized, to be found out, yes. All those just mean understand. Okay, so he's saying he won't really understand the feeling until he's got the rope wrapped around his waist. So I'm assuming yokozuna, yokozuna. You have to have, is this it? This big rope right here essentially is what we're talking about? Is this the rope he's discussing? Apparently there was a WWE wrestler named Yokozuna as well. Which, you know what, that tracks. That tracks. Okay. Yokozuna belt / rope. It is that. It is that thing right there. Okay. So you get a really fancy belt when you become a yokozuna. So we can see that belt right there. Oh, that's goes all the way up. What is going on here? What? Okay. Cool. Neat. All right. To hanashimashita, because that's what they're saying. We got some pretty decent amount of words from that. That was actually pretty awesome. I don't dislike that. Nice. Okay. So, Osato, welcome. That looks awesome, buddy. GG on becoming yokozuna. Thank you. That was awesome. All right. We got tsuna, we got koshi. What else did we got 5 words apparently, and I can recall getting 2 of them. Oh right. Champion, yokozuna is also a new one. I'm treating it like a word that I already knew, but Yusho, championship, yokozuna, grand champion of sumo wrestling. What else did we get inside of here? So we got those 2. We got tsuna and koshi. Yeah, all right. What are we up to? 24 minutes? Oh yeah, we got plenty of time to do this last page of Yotsuba here before we get into the next chapter, starting at chapter 2. Feels good. Did I already have sumo? That was such an odd kanji when I learned it. I don't have the old sumo here. I don't have that. You know what? Sure, we can throw it in there. You can tell my brain never thinks of things that way because I was like, yeah, sumo. I know the word sumo. I don't know the kanji for sumo. I think, I don't know. Ooh, osumo. Okay. Here, I'll just do. Because, like, even though the vast majority of what we do on this channel is reading based, I don't think about reading like all that often. Because it's like, yeah, I know the word sumo, so it's in there for saying out loud. Uh, Reading's great; it's a wonderful thing, but it's not at all what I want to do. So I really need like conversational practice with people. But that's a really hard thing to make a YouTube video out of. Okay, this is where we've left off. So Tosan just let his 5-year-old daughter know that this is their new home. Like, just now, he's letting his 5-year-old daughter know that they're moving to a new house. Just now, on this page. So Tosan, as a mutual slap. Oh, that's actually really hilarious. That's actually really hilarious, pretentious. Which is saying that Osumo here, which, you know what, let's copy that. And let's throw it into the Jisho here. Mutual slap. That's pretty good. Large mutual slapping. That's sumo. That's pretty great, actually. That's pretty great. I'm glad you brought that to our attention. So to keep track of Tosan here, he drove his daughter into the city with no seatbelt on while she was leaning out the window waving at random strangers. And he went, "Aw, that's so cute. You shouldn't do that." Then just continued to drive. She ran off and he went, "Huh, well, that's weird. I'm going to continue moving in. I'm sure it'll all be fine." But did not care that his daughter ran away and almost got ran over by a truck. And then finally, apparently after getting moved in, decided to tell his daughter, "Oh, by the way, we're moving." So that's what's happening here. So she's looking at this house currently. We got. Oh, 今日からここか? So from today here? Yeah. Look at that. Oh, I love this. Look at this little drawing here. That's great. I love when things are so pulled back that mangaka just go, "It's a bean. It's a noodle. Whatever." That's their arm. Ah. De kochi kochi here. So this way. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so. So this way go. Sorry. Watashi tachi. Is Ayase speaking? Yes, Ayase speaking. Okay. I never see tachi written with kanji, but here we go. Watashi tachi no ie. Right? So they're saying, and this here is our house. Oh! Oh god, okay. Okay. Tosan! Otonari-san da! It's just like, "Dad! Those are our neighbors?" Essentially, right? No, I can see Tonari here. Next to. So, Otonari. I don't know why it's not grabbing everything, but that's neighbor. Right there. So da. Otonari-san da. Yep, that's our neighbors. Okay. じゃあ、よろしくね。Yotsuba-chan. Ah, I'm happy. yoroshiku ne, yoroshiku. We have yoroshiku ne here. So when I was first learning Japanese, I was told that the set phrase yoroshiku is like, I look forward to working with you. But it's not only for, as we can see here, company things. So it's like, it's like, hey, I look forward to interacting with you from here out, essentially. So, yoroshiku ne, yoroshiku ne, yoroshiku ne, yoroshiku na. Huh? 違うのよ. Oh, so something's wrong here. Let's see. じゃあお姉ちゃんは悪い人じゃないの? Huh? Oh, so she's saying, wait, so is Big Sis here a bad person? Huh? You got it wrong. 違うのよ. You got it wrong. So that's kind of fun. Well, you know what? Look at that. With that, we are up to the end of chapter 1 of Yotsuba. Hey, we did it! That was rough. But we got through it. I'm very happy about that. Nice. We are now up to chapter 2 of Yotsuba. We did it, folks. Dang. All right. Anyways, that is it for today. That's all I wanted to cover. We will probably hop into Shin-chan for the next video and put Yotsuba on a little bit of a back burner for right now, now that we have a good stopping point with it. Anyways, thank you so much for the folks that helped me and those of you watching. Hopefully you're getting stuff out of this as well. Anyways, いつもありがとうございます. As always, thank you so much. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you again tomorrow for the next daily Japanese study video. I'll see you then.